led by this man.
Their opponents, the Usos and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
The battles are far from over between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles over the WWE World Heavyweight title, because in 3 weeks in Newark, New Jersey, at Extreme Rules pay-per-view, these two men are going to meet for the championship in an Extreme Rules match, which means anything and everything goes.
And I mean anything. After last night, can you imagine what these two guys are going to do?
Yeah, last night may pale in comparison. Hashtag six-man tag to talk about this on social media tonight. The match made by Shane and Stephanie earlier on. Reigns and the Usos against Styles and Gallows and Anderson.